in the group. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the R Show. Our weekly show. Tonight we are talking with Miss Texas Gal Treasures about Etsy and some of those changes, if there are any. And if you have any questions, please say question and we will get a hold of it. And as usual, we have Mr. Cool Toast as my question catcher.
The cootie catcher.
What's going on with you, Sean?
Not a whole lot. Oh, look, I can mute. There we go. Not a whole lot. Little of this, little of that.
If there are any. And if you have any... Oh.
Sorry.
And what's new with you, Margaret, since the last time you were on?
Not a lot. Just, summertime has hit, so there's a lot less time to catch up on listing and shows and things like that because the kids are home a lot more, so it's been pretty busy. I'm looking forward to school starting so I can get back to the grind. That's it.
Well, for the people that may catch us later or that don't know about you, remind everybody who you are and...
my name... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay.
Margaret, and I have an eBay and Etsy shop, both called Texas Gal Treasures, and also a YouTube channel called Texas Gal Treasures, where I do videos about reselling and what I sell and what I pick up. That's it. And I'm a mom. I don't know. I'm kind of out of it today. I was telling them the kids didn't nap, and so we're a little. I'm a little on the downslope of the day.
And just so everybody wonders, I did give her permission to use the hats tonight if she wanted to.
I was playing with them beforehand. I was like, do I need to behave this time? I don't know.
Well, we all know that Etsy went to an IPO a while back, what, 6 months ago. So have they made any changes to their site since they went public?
I haven't noticed any changes. It's all been pretty much the same. I mean, yeah, I've gotten, the same kind of level of sales, the same... Yeah, I haven't noticed anything different in the fees or... That's not to say that something might not come up eventually, but yeah.
Well, I know we had one question already about is Etsy for slow-moving items?
Is Etsy for slow-moving items?
Yeah, like the slow dime.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Like the people that have a quick flip item,
yeah.
And that's the slow dime.
It's kind of the same. Like, there are things that I put up on Etsy that sell pretty quickly, and then there are things that take longer. There are for sure things that are still in my shop that have been there since pretty early when I first started, a couple years. So I didn't give up hope though. It will sell.
What?
It's kind of similar. Sorry, go ahead.
What particular type of items do you think is more popular over on Etsy compared to everywhere else?
I definitely think like the more unique vintage type stuff, things like vintage playing cards, and I know Planet Alyssa and Thrifty Teresa, they do like baby books and things like that. So that kind of like neat niche things, or trying to think what else. Just kind of funkier stuff, I think, go better. And then somebody had just asked me, because I pick up those like wall peg hooks all the time. They're like accordion, and they generally sell better on Etsy as well. People will buy them for their like country style decor or whatever. So, yeah. But I still put everything on both sites because you just never know.
Hey, Sean, you want to do a quick shout out of who's in the comments?
Sure, we have Swamp Picker today was the first one in the chat. We have Brian the Albatross. Just Ask Gladys is here as well. I guess she's still here. And Wade and Steven Scroggins. Man, this thing. Come on. There we go.
Thank you.
Phoenix Picker Janet. This thing always freezes up when I try to scroll. Joseph Hare. And Angie, Treasured Vintage. Come on. Ronnie. And Coco Chanel is also here. Larry's Treasures. What's up, man? Welcome. The Nose Picker as well. And Phoenix Picker Janet says she can watch it tonight, so I guess it got fixed.
Well then, I'm glad she got her situation fixed from last night during the other show.
Yep.
I did see a question from Joseph Hare asking if jewelry would be good on Etsy.
Yeah, I sell a little bit of, especially costume jewelry, but I've sold other jewelry on Etsy as well. So I think so. Yes.
You're missing the horns holding that halo up.
I tried. It won't let you do both. It won't let me do both.
Oh man.
I know. Trust me, I tried. Yeah, I've done pretty well with jewelry on Etsy as well. Thanks. Sorry, I saw a comment. Yes, jewelry. And that's generally where I sell more of my cufflinks too, because I like selling men's accessories. So the cufflinks and the collar pins that I sell generally sell better on Etsy as well over eBay.
And when Lisa and Thrifty Teresa were here, they were talking about the fees were still 20 cents for what, 4 months?
4 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the final value fee is like 3.5%. So you get way more profit off of your items when they sell off of Etsy than so off of eBay. So that's nice too.
Okay. What else would you say is a benefit for Etsy over the other sites?
Well, I mean, that's the number one perk, is that the fees are a lot lighter on your pocketbook. But I don't know. I like the format. It definitely has more of a community type feel to it. There's teams, which I was making a video series on promoting through Etsy, and I've never finished. But there are teams that you can join that will help promote your items. There are things that you can do, make treasuries, which is kind of like it's kind of like a Pinterest board. It's hard to describe, but those type of things give it a nicer feeling. Not just people out to get a good deal on on eBay. They're trying to get it for as cheap as they can. That's my opinion.
And do you use? We had CSA last week talking about Twitter. Do you use Twitter for your Etsy store?
I don't. I'm on Twitter, but I am so behind the curve on. Yeah, I don't get Twitter. I just don't get it. So I don't. I use my brain went Pinterest. So I'll pin my some of my listings, and that kind of helps on different Pinterest boards. And then I just started my Instagram for my Texas Gal Treasures too. I really don't know how. I'm not super good with promoting on social media, so that's probably where I need to beef it up.
We have a question from Janet asking how does she set up international shipping on Etsy?
Well, there's two different options now. One is you can do it manually, where you choose which countries. Like, I'll usually do mine to the USA, Canada, and then everywhere else. And then there's also an option where you can let Etsy calculate it for you. But in that respect, you have to know what size box it's going to be and how heavy it is exactly, and then they'll calculate it for you.
And which do you think is the wiser choice?
I've always done it myself. And one of my shop policies on Etsy is if I go over $2 in my fees, I'll refund the rest, because it's happened a couple times where I was way off. and ended up charging them like $4, $5 more on the shipping, and I just didn't want to rip them off that way. So, but what I do is I just go over to the USPS like website and kind of, type in China and then how big or how much I think it'll weigh and that kind of thing, and kind of get a guesstimate of how much it will cost to ship it, to other places in the world. Because there's an option on the Etsy shipping where you can choose by country or you can say everywhere else. And so, like, I'll do USA, Canada, and everywhere else gets us. And then I also, if they say, hey, I'm in Ghana, how much, to ship to Ghana? And then I can adjust it more specifically.
Ghana.
I don't know. That's just the first country that popped in my head.
Well, there are countries that give people problems, so I would say Africa.
That's true.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah. I Ghana popped in my head.
Well, that's why I was like, you would think Canada or England or
Yeah.
throws out Ghana.
We have a question here from April TX.
Hey, April! I was talking to her earlier on Periscope.
She asked, can people make offers on Etsy?
Not like they do on eBay, but I do have people that send me a message. Like, I just took one this week. I had a book on for like $12.99, and they sent me an email saying, is there any chance you could do $10 on this book? And then I can just change the listing, and like in the listing I'll say reserved for April and change it to $10 so that she can buy it at that point. That happens sometimes. So, but not like on eBay where they could do best offers. So.
Okay. Andy at Treasure Vintage. Ease of listing, Margaret, right?
Mm-hmm. Ease of listing. It's really, I like it. It's pretty easy to get the listing up there. It's pretty straightforward. The hardest part for me when I was starting were writing tags, which is kind of like the search engine optimization. They give you like 12, tags that you can. And then when I would just get lost, I would just kind of search in Etsy for similar items like mine, and then like look down at the bottom and see what tags they used, and just kind of copy theirs. So, yeah, it's pretty easy.
Just Ask Gladys made a comment saying, everyone should be using Twitter. Tweets get worked in Google and appear in searches. I've
got to figure it out then. I've got to figure out the Twitter. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, okay, this is not a... Okay, I'll figure it out, unless you want to teach me now. I'm an avid audience.
Well, all you guys watched last week's show.
Oh, okay. I will go back and watch last week's show. I was at my sister's in Kerrville, so I couldn't do it last week.
Well, we have Joseph Hader asks, how fast do you get your money out of Etsy? Do you use PayPal?
Well, with Etsy, they have a few different options for the people that purchase on Etsy. They can do direct checkout through Etsy, which I like because the fees are a lot better. Yeah, you do have to wait. They have certain payout dates in the month that they'll send it to your account, or people can pay with PayPal if they choose. So it's the purchaser has that option. I mean, you can narrow it to where the person has to use, what you want. But I do like using the Etsy direct checkout because the fees are a lot better for me. Yeah. So, and they have a really nice option too that, all the fees that you accrue through, like shipping and, listing fees and things like that, you can deduct it from the amount that they're supposed to ship, send you the money. You can deduct it from your profits instead of like having two separate transactions coming and going.
Oh, so they basically deduct whatever you owe them from whatever whatever they're shipping you. So in a way, that's a lot like Amazon, because Amazon takes out your fees when you get paid.
Yeah. So I like that option too. I like that. Yeah.
And Turtle Trader said, "Good evening, Texas Gal Treasures."
Hey, Turtle Trader. How's it going? Here. Not a turtle, but it's green.
And Cherry Vintage asks, Does the sell-through rate on Etsy make it worth doing?
Does the what?
Sell-through rate.
Sorry, one more time.
The sell-through rate, meaning the percentage of your sales to your listings.
I don't think I understand the question.
Okay, say you have 10 items and you have sell one item. That's your sell-through rate is 1%. It's not, or 10%. It's not. It's based on your percentage of what your items are, how many items you have, and how many sales you have.
That sounds really complicated. I don't know. I mean, my sales like on eBay and Etsy like fluctuate. Like some weeks I have more sales on Etsy, and some weeks I have more sales on eBay. I'm not sure I'm answering the question. Maybe this is something I need to look into.
Well, I don't know how well you are at math. That's why I was trying to explain it. Say I have 100 items on eBay. 10 of my items sell. That is a 10% sales rate over the 100% out of the 100 items I had. So in order, if I want to have 100%, I have to sell all my items every time.
Sorry, I don't know.
Carrying on.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not obviously not that good of a businesswoman.
Okay, now, Sean, here we go. We got a topic for another show. Somebody that knows how to calculate sales rate, and we'll make sure that Margaret is in the audience to watch that. Or
I mean, like,
down or
I'm
whatever.
trying to understand. Like, I have like 500 items in my shop, and let's say I sell 10 items a month. Is that what you're talking about? Like that kind of ratio?
Yeah, 10 items is like 5% of your.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that on eBay too, because I have about 500, 550, kind of fluctuates, and then I would sell 10 or 15 items a month because I'm not like churning them out like I usually, yeah. I see that, Thrifty Treasures.
And April asked you again. I asked you, do you use the Easy Seller app to list?
No, I just use, just normal what Etsy has. Yeah. If I have to pay for it, I'm not going to. There are very few things that I will pay for.
Okay. Wade Herod asks, does Etsy direct checkout use Visa, etc.?
Yes. Like normal credit cards, people can pay with their credit cards.
Okay. And what would you think is the best? Oh no, not best. How am I gonna word this one? You already said you prefer the Etsy checkout over PayPal because of the fees.
On Etsy.
And what is there protection for the sellers through that?
I'm not sure. I've never had a problem with it because it goes like, I guess Etsy has to clear the payments and everything like that, so it's all on them, I guess. Because I've never had any kind of issue with, if payments didn't go through or something like that.
Well, I'm talking about like, how where PayPal will say, okay, show us the tracking, okay, your item showed up. How does Etsy protect the seller from a buyer saying that they didn't receive their item?
That's a good question because I've never really had that problem. Once I ship it, it's kind of different. I mean, it automatically, when I ship it, it pops up because all the shipping fees are accrued inside of Etsy. I'm not sure I'm answering the question, but I have a feeling there are probably more problems with this coming because, it's a new platform that's growing. But no, I've never had any kind of issues with problems in people's shipping and tracking and things like that.
Okay.
Did I answer the question?
Well, the answer is the best of your ability.
Okay.
The FBA Life asks, I'm assuming he's doing it for everybody in the comments, how many are you Etsy people selling per week, average?
I sell right now. It's between 2 and 5 or 6 a week on Etsy. But it kind of fluctuates, and like I said, I haven't been listing so much during the summer because the kids are home a lot, and it's really challenging. But it, just like with other areas, it comes in waves. And I'm part-time, too, as well. So.
And I don't sell on Etsy yet, so
Yeah.
I can't answer that question. What about you, Sean? How many items have you sold to Etsy? There's a couple of.
I only have a couple items up there. I haven't done jack with it.
I think Angie's in the chat. Does she know? She's on Etsy. And Cherry, isn't Cherry Vintage on Etsy too?
No, she's eBay, Amazon, and selling brick and mortar.
Oh, and Teresa's, she's on Etsy too. She's not in there. Here, I'll do this one.
You want to do any more shout-outs of people in the chat?
And Cherry Vintage, as we mentioned, long-time seller in the community. Mr. Sadie's in the house.
Hey, Mr. Sadie.
Hey, Mr. Sadie.
FBA Life, and
put the horns on for them.
somebody else, I thought.
Angie. We had ice cream earlier too, Angie.
Ice cream is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I watch a lot. I'm looking at the chat too. FBA Live. I watch a lot of Planet Alyssa's videos.
Yeah, I wanted to try. We had her on, like, I forget how many. Right before they went IPO.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Repeat treasures, and I felt like getting a different perspective. So.
Yeah. Why not? I get so many. I mean, but I think so many more people should do videos because I get so many tips. Watching. There are things that I wouldn't have picked up, but I watch Alyssa and I watch Teresa and my brain is Angie, and it's just you get so many more ideas of what kind of things to pick up, kind of file it away.
And yes, Angie, we still want you on the show.
Come on, Angie, we could do it together.
She's super awesome Periscope, so now she can be on the regular show.
Yeah.
I still say she's a spy.
She's a spy? I think you might be right.
See? She works on tank. She's all into cars. She can fix cars. She does all this great stuff, and she's the quiet church lady.
Yes.
Nice cover.
It's like either like she's the female James Bond or like the female like Indiana Jones. One or the other.
I see her swinging through the jungle and capturing the goblet or whatever.
Clotheslining the natives to get the treasure.
They will ask you, is it best to sell vintage items on Etsy or eBay?
I sell them on both, but for sure I think I have a better chance with them on Etsy. I can definitely get a little bit more on Etsy. I price my things the same on both venues, but I get more people sending me best offers on eBay, and I'm gonna hide the cat. I'm gonna hide it. I see you laughing, and then I'm like, what's he laughing at? I forget the question now. See, you guys are never gonna have me on. I'm trying to be serious this time.
It doesn't work. Sorry, it doesn't fit you.
Oh well.
Nice try.
I know it's in the comments they're talking about Alyssa and everything. We'll try getting her back on again. She said she'd like to be on. Maybe we should do a four-way guest. Margaret, Angie, Alyssa, and Teresa, all about Etsy.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
There you go.
What's everybody in the audience think about that? That way Andy won't feel like she's all by herself.
Angie is so loved. Nobody would be
Skinny.
mean. They would all be so happy to see her.
Yep. I did a Periscope from Goodwill and got kicked out. Almost got in a guy was getting in my face. Almost got in a fight.
You did?
Yeah, last month I think.
Wow.
You're not allowed to like record or whatever in there.
Oh.
And the guy started yelling and screaming because I was recording.
Oh my
Of course,
God.
I called him a name. That was probably not the best thing to do. But
My sister and I in Kerrville, we were in the Salvation Army, and the manager was following us around. Yeah. Can I help you, ladies? Like, yeah, kitchenware. People browse, right? That's why they're there. They don't like go in like, I'm looking for. They know what they're going in for, right? I don't know. I never do. And then when we were leaving, we were checking out. He was like, "Y'all have been here for like 3 hours." Not really. But.
So when you're thrifting,
2.5.
you look for more eBay items or Etsy items?
Oh, good question. I just kind of go in with a blank, just looking for treasure, you know, putting it all the feelers out there, because I pick up stuff for FBA too, like if I find puzzles or books. So I picked, like when we went out, I found stuff for FBA that I need to send in, and then if I find stuff that's not old but cool, like I found some awesome Spider-Man mugs, but they were from 2004, so those will go on eBay. And so it just kind of depends. I'm steering away from the clothing section. I have so much because I was watching all these shows that were, you know, they do such a good job selling clothes. So I thought I'm going to try that, and I went crazy and bought all these clothes, and then realized I hate photographing and measuring clothes.
Well, I don't know if you got the invite on eBay. 500 free clothing options for the whole rest of the month.
No.
For women's clothing.
But they're men's too. But I guess I could list them as women's. No.
Well, there's 500 free. I guess everybody got. I don't know if everybody got it.
Well, I saw Deb got it because she posted about it. From
and I got it. So.
Well, maybe I need to go check. But I have a lot. What I probably need to do is just say, hey, you resellers, here's what I've got. I'll put it in a big box and parcel post mail it to you for $10. I don't know.
Andy asked, did you ask him if he was timing you, Margaret?
I should have. Either that or he was like, what's your number? No.
Can I help you?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, I don't think your husband would like that idea.
No. And plus, my sister is way cuter than me, so it was Yeah. We'll just leave it there. She's always been a boy trapper. She's not in the chat, is she?
I don't think so. Haven't seen her yet.
I'll do the trapper keeper. No, I'm kidding. Not really. I'm just joking.
Is there a limit of how many stores you can have on Etsy? Under one like account type thing?
Not that I know of. I know Teresa's got, I think, 3 stores. So, and I have 2, but my other one's like Earthworms and Marmalade, because I used to like try to sell stuff I made, and I just don't make really nice stuff. So, there's nothing there. So, but other than that, I don't know about how many stores you can have. I just have all of my stuff in one big store. Same thing on eBay. I know some people have other eBay stores, but I just have one big one. Yeah. Kind of random. I'm so glad my sister's not watching this.
I'm going to go message her right now. Hey.
What are you going to do, run to her house and cut her internet so she can't watch it at all?
No. Oh, well, she'll laugh. She'll be fine.
She'll get over it.
Yeah.
How, we know Golden Finger Picker does vintage electronics. How popular is that over on Etsy? compared to eBay, or do you not know?
Well, I've done some. Like I know vintage radios go pretty quickly, and I sold I think the Polaroid that I sold was on Etsy as well. But I mean there are collectors that are out there looking for that kind of thing for sure, and they're scouring everything everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions out there from Sean?
Nope.
Or any comments you want to read off?
Thrifty Treasure says, always good to set up a second ID just in case.
Yeah.
Cherry Vintage says, should have looked up 80s vintage dress on Etsy. There was 2 to 3 times as many listings on Etsy than on eBay. I believe that there is more listings in vintage on Etsy, plus eBay more traffic. You can look better on eBay, so you get more traffic that way.
Yeah, I mean that's for sure. eBay has got that. Definitely they have more traffic. Like Amazon is like the king, and then like eBay, and then like Etsy, but yeah.
Well, with everybody talking about Etsy and everything else in the groups, I'm sure it's gonna blow up a little bit better. May not take over second or first, but
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I like it, and somebody had asked me wrote a comment on one of my videos that was like, you know, I couldn't tell if they were criticizing, like how can you list on eBay and Etsy, like is it immoral or something? I don't know, but I'm paying the fees for it, so why not?
Yeah.
well, they might be looking at it as what if your item sells on both places at once?
That would be an amazing miracle because it's never happened. But I mean, because I have my phone with me all the time, so I get the cha-ching, and then as soon as it cha-chings, I pick up the phone and delete it off the other site. The only time that is maybe possible is if I was like asleep at night and it happened. But then in that scenario, I would definitely have to cancel the Etsy order over the eBay order because Etsy doesn't have the kind of like rules and things like eBay. If you have so many canceled orders or negative feedbacks, it's like, there's none of that on Etsy.
OMFUG says their eBay sales seem to have stalled, but their Etsy sales has gone up. And also sold a $250 item on Etsy. They're taking less than 4% final value, while eBay is taking nearly 10%.
Yeah, for sure.
And Angie says your tiara is falling off.
Oh, okay. I get my crown to hold it up. I mean, my horns to hold it up. There we go. See, look, why? It will let the horns and the tiara go together, but it won't let the horns and the halo go together.
Oh,
why? Won't do it. Anyway.
Because they're opposites.
Still, that's not fun. Oh, I was going to say something about that, what he just said, and now I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, the final value fee. Yeah, for sure. And I find that, too, on eBay and Etsy, that it fluctuates. Like, sometimes my eBay's up and my Etsy's down, and my Etsy's up and my eBay's down. That's why I like to list on both, because, if one is slower, then the other one picks up the slack.
Uh-oh, here's a big question for you. You ready for it?
Okay. I'm getting there.
Turtle Trader wants to know, when are you going to start a show, Texas Gal?
Okay, so here's the lowdown on that, because I talked about doing a show, right? I wanted to do a live show, and right around this time, Thrifty Business with Jay and Nate came out, and I was talking about doing a show and like having segments and things like that, and then their show came out, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is just like what I was thinking about doing, and then I was like, well, I can't do it now. I don't know.
Yes, you can, because everybody's show is different. You are different than J and A. You do it different.
I know. That's true. I mean, so, and I thought about doing it, and then I realized how crazy the summer was going to be. So we'll see. Maybe in the fall when the kids go back to school and I have more time. I don't know. It's just like, this is the first summer that the kids have been home pretty much constantly. Before they had like summer, they were still kind of in summer camp or daycare or this and that, and so I had a lot more time, and this summer it's on.
They're tiring you out.
Yeah, for sure. And my husband was on vacation this whole week, so it's been really nice. But next week, it's coming week rather. Yeah.
So when does school start for them in your area?
They start the last week of August. And I was a teacher. I taught for 14 years, and I never got like this whole parents being all excited when the kids went back to school, but now I get it. When does school start? That sounds bad.
Okay. Well, speaking of school, since we're heading into that part of the calendar year, do you think Etsy would be a good place to have school supplies, whether you hand make them or just generalize?
So, I'm trying to remember. I just sold a vintage. It was like what are the three, like the ducks, the Donald Duck's little nephews or whatever, the three ducklings. Yeah. So I just sold like a vintage pencil pouch with Huey, Dewey, and Louie on it, and I'm trying to remember. It was this week. Did it sell on eBay or Etsy? It just sold. So.
Oh, I'll take it back now and see.
Oh, okay. I will. I didn't know if that was allowed.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest when you were talking about the fees and everything, if you wanted to do a screen share on your Etsy store, so you can.
Yeah.
You guys know what we had Wesley do a live review of your store the other.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of which, at the end of the month, we are having Wesley back on for more live reviews.
That was really fun. I wish more people had done their reviews. Oh, it must have sold on eBay. So yeah, okay, it sold on eBay. But who was it that asked about the jewelry? It wasn't Wade. Was it Wade?
Joseph here.
Yeah, so I'm looking back at my sold orders, and the last 3-ish, 4 or 5 things were jewelry, cufflinks. Yeah. So yeah, my eBay was where the Huey, Dewey, and Louie sold. So never know. And the funniest thing was I had 3 people a few months back asking me about the same pencil pouch on Etsy, and then it just fizzled out, and then nobody bought it. So I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Andy says that she hopes you do think about it, doing a show sometime, Margaret. So there's another person that wants you to have a show.
Oh yay! Oh, I see Tanya popped up in the chat. Say hi to Tanya. Sorry.
Yep. She's been here a little bit.
Yeah, when we were talking about, this is something to watch out for. We were talking about when the kids get back in school, us doing a ride-along type of thing and going on a thrifting adventure together, so I don't know where. We're gonna make it sound really awesome and lots of fun, and you're gonna wish you were there. That kind of thing.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
You'll both be wearing hats, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yes. Yeah. Now it's quiet.
Okay.
Awkward silence.
That's the question. I think we already asked it, but we can always re-ask it.
Man.
Someone asked it. What sells best for you on Etsy?
Okay, so I'm going to go flip through my completeds real quick. So, I'm seeing jewelry, vintage books, there's a few mugs. A lot of the vintage wrapping paper that I sold recently sold on Etsy. Yeah, a lot of the jewelry stuff, costume jewelry. I'm looking at my sold stuff right now. But then some mugs, and I had a few things with Garfield on it, and those just sold lickety-split. Garfield stuff, yeah. And then just kind of random dolls and ties and things. So.
And how often do you have repeat customers on Etsy?
I've had a few, and I've done a there's a thing where you can do a coupon code on Etsy, and a while back I think it was last year before Christmas. Oh, my crown. Last year before Christmas, I went through my
Sorry.
and I don't know if this is considered spam or not, but but I went through the people that had bought from me in the last few months, year. It wasn't that many at the time, and I said, hey, it's the Christmas season. Here's a coupon code if you're interested. and sent them all a coupon code for my store. And I had about 4 or 5 sales from that come back and come buy something. That's a cool thing on Etsy too. You can do coupon codes. So like on my Facebook page, I could go and just give it just to my Facebook followers, hey, I've got this coupon code for my store, and you would have to know about it to do it.
Well, I know that the only way they can really call it spam is if you asked that if they wanted to get emails from you and they told you no. That's the only way I can see it as being a spam.
Yeah, no. I don't think there's a, and I don't do it all the time. It was like a one-time thing, so maybe not. I gotta hide the chat. It keeps going over there.
Andrew and oh boy, sorry Adam. Andrew,
Wow.
Adam in the chat. I got Maureen. Okay. See anybody else, Sean? Before I screw up some more names.
Nope.
Thanks for having me on again, you guys. I thought I really goofed up too much last time.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Not a problem. It's not my show. I don't give a shit. I mean, I care. Sorry. See? And I'm still here, so.
yeah, Sean, I have a question for you. You gonna bring back the Toadcast?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe one day. I don't know. No time soon, though.
Well, I feel like you're bringing it over into my show once in a while here.
Or even a video every now and then, you know.
I just did one the other day.
Yeah.
Raking profits in the house. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve. How's it going, bro?
Brian says this is not the Toadcast.
Thanks, Angie. I see you. You know, Steve is the reason I got started on YouTube.
Oh, really? Cool.
I was watching one of his videos, and he was like, you should make a YouTube video. Like, we want you. And I was like, me? And yes, you. And then I did it. So,
Awesome.
Thanks, Steve.
Well, I let Margaret in on a little secret. I still haven't confirmed it, so I can't really say it, but I do have a special guest that's went through a third party saying they would like to be on next week, but I want to confirm it with them and everything else. So if you're a regular watcher, you're going to want to be here. So that you don't see on other shows too often. I know of. I don't think he's ever been on another show. What, you think so, Sean? Yeah, who I'm talking about?
No, not that I can remember.
Not that I know of either.
Oh wait, no, there is one other show that he was on, but I'm not gonna mention that one. Not because of a feud or anything. I just don't feel like saying it.
Feuds.
All right. Any other questions about Etsy or eBay or anything for Margaret here?
Anything.
Well, actually, why don't you tell us how much fun you had at their Austin hangout?
Oh, with the Green Room Hangout?
Sure.
I had a really good time. I went out. My husband was supposed to come with me, and of course my son got sick right before we went. So my husband ended up having to stay behind. So luckily Tanya, who's in the chat as well, she and her husband were there, so I got to run around with them. But it was really a lot of fun. We went, the first night we went to see the bats, and we walked down 6th Street and just kind of hung out. And in Austin, 6th Street it's like the French Quarter super light and fratty, if that makes sense. And it's just one street. But it wasn't that, but it was kind of cool. And then, I don't know, we did that garage sale caravan, and that was lots of fun, just driving around. And you would think that with that many different resellers at a garage sale, that there would be, fisticuffs, but no. it was really, everybody was kind of looking for different things, and then, when I picked up some Pokemon games, somebody else said, "Oh, look, more Pokemon, Margaret," and were like handing them to me. So it was really cool. And then we were all getting the same kind of vibe off of, there was like creepy in the backyard, weird garage sale. It was crazy, and it was just really a lot of fun. I ended up having to leave early because my son got sicker, but we're looking forward to it next year a lot. So I think my husband and Chris would like get along really well because my husband's a triathlete and he's really into fitness and whatnot. I don't know. So I think they would have lots to talk about. I hope that, yeah. So it was a lot of fun and getting to meet people face to face. And I can say this. I've had a glass of wine. I was really, I'm glad I joined the Green Room. It's a paid group, and at first I was like, I'm not paying for a group. No way, But I'm really glad that I did. I felt like in the trip to Austin, I really got, I don't know how to say it, I got my money's worth. Just hanging out, getting to know people, and then when you go back, when I came home, being in the group, it's like, oh yeah, I know you. And you're, it was just a different feel, like, I don't want to say like a family feel, but it's really nice putting a face to all these different names and like getting to know people on a personal level. That was really cool. So, the end. I don't know.
Joseph had asked, did you like Dopios?
No, disgusting. They were just no. I drink black coffee most of the time, and this was like, I think somebody kind of compared it to like tar, and I'm on that. It was disgusting. So I didn't even order my own. Like Tanya got one, and I took a sip off of hers, and
yeah, don't let it get cold. Oof. Wow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, it was neat. I was glad I tried it, but that was about it. Yeah. The chat room's going fast over there.
Yeah, I was just about to ask Sean if there was anything else in there he wanted to try reading off. I noticed there's not too many questions coming up for Etsy.
Biohazard said, if things go well, I'll be in the next Green Room. I think it's really going to be bigger the next year. I mean, it sounds like a lot of people saw like what a good time it was, and then now a lot of people want to go. And I know that they were talking about, what else could we do, to make it bigger and better. I'm like, just do the same thing. It was so much fun, just like hanging out, getting to know people, going thrifting, going shopping, but
comparing to their first year and this year, I mean, it's going to explode in size. I don't know if they can fit all the people that are going this time. And like
well, that's what they was. Yeah, I don't know if I don't want to break any rules. I don't know, but I know he was talking about like getting like one hotel so people could like kind of try to stay at the same place, and make it even more like awesome. But it's not awesome because I joke. I don't know if y'all watch Key and Peele, but they did like a whole skit about continental breakfast, and I don't know if anybody got that, but I kept like talking about I need my continental breakfast. So, tip number 1.
Okay, what do you think is another tip that you can give out? Oh wait, we got another question before I can ask that one. Does Etsy have a healthy fourth quarter like people talk about with eBay and Amazon? That came from Valet Picker.
Hey, Valet Picker, I haven't seen you in so long. Anyway, yeah, I think so. It's kind of the same. I'm hiding the chat again. Somebody said one hotel room. Sorry.
Wow, you picked that out of.
I'm so distractible, you guys. It does, if you're lucky. No.
Whoa.
No. That was bad.
Not the toad cat.
Sorry. Sorry. Gosh, you guys. Okay. Yes. Yes, it does. My sales go up in the fourth quarter on Etsy as they do on eBay.
Okay.
Harley Max 01 said today they sold 4 Etsy items and 1 eBay. And they list the same kind of items on both platforms.
Yeah. I think that's wise.
Well, besides that being one of those big tips. What's another tip you can give for the potential new seller that might try Etsy instead of going to eBay first?
For sure, it will take time. So it took time for me to get established on Etsy. So don't be discouraged quickly. You know, just keep at it.
So basically the same adage as on eBay. List.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You know, and if you can get in, like, if you can get into some of the teams, it's kind of I don't want to say it's a pain, but it's a front-loading your shop. You know, the more followers and favorites you get in your shop, the more people will see your items when you get them listed. So definitely, you know, I spent a lot of time in my earlier days working on, you know, followers and favorites and things like that. I think I need to do a video on that. I did a video on the differences, but like the ins and outs of how you go about doing that.
Okay, we have a question here from Cherry Vintage. She asked Etsy question. I've seen Etsy videos by Etsy on YouTube. They are a few years old, but in the videos they suggest you hand wrap sold items in artsy paper, etc. Do you do that? Do most Etsy sellers still do that?
I think a lot of them do, but I kind of do that for both, for eBay and I don't make it really frou-frou. I mean, some people like little bows and all kinds of craziness, confetti. But I mean, I have like this, it looks like old-timey newspaper, but it's like tissue paper. And so I got a bunch of that because it kind of went with my theme of Texas Gal, and like, so I just use this kind of old-timey newspaper and I roll it up in that, and that's it pretty much. Sometimes I have some stickers with my grandmother's picture because she did rodeos in the 40s, and so I got some stickers made. And so sometimes I'll put like a little sticker to seal it up. And I always write a thank you note. I do that for both. I find that it helps get more
Positive feedback?
yeah, my brain just went blank. When people have to write a review of your item or your shop, or either way on eBay or Etsy, you know, I found that when I started writing the thank you notes, it increased the people leaving feedback for me.
I know I brought this up earlier, and I'm going to reiterate, even though I'm not an Etsy seller, compared to eBay, when you're paying only 20 cents for 4 months instead of having to pay 30 cents a month relisting, you are getting a little bit of a deal there.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, I mean, when I do my numbers, on Mondays I put my, I do my weekly numbers videos, and I just can, you know, when I crunch them out, it's like, wow, you can really see how much more of a profit you get off your items than you do on eBay. Yeah, for sure. The fees on the shipping are different too, so that's kind of why I feel bad on Etsy when I overcharge for shipping, because you know, more of that money ends up in my pocket. So, yeah.
They're talking about packaging with food.
See, now I want to look at the chat again.
Yeah, Adam's bringing up about they're using a food box to send stuff. I don't know.
That's right.
We're all looking at the chat. This is bad news.
I'm
I'm driving this boat.
Is it used Chinese food containers?
Who does that?
I said that. I didn't do that, but I said that.
Sorry.
Oh,
That's
boy,
it.
scary.
Playing with toys now. Randomize.
Wow. Cherry Vintage got jewelry on eBay sent to her in a tampon box.
What? Oh my gosh.
Okay, Artist Picker asks, is it same shipping process integrated with PayPal USPS? I'm assuming you're asking if Etsy does the same setup with eBay does with their PayPal UPS shipping.
Sort of, but it's not through PayPal. Etsy takes care, like you pay your shipping fees through Etsy, so your monthly bill, they accrue like all of your shipping fees there, so that when, at the end of the month when you have your Etsy bill, did we talk about this on the air or was it before?
We did. I think we did both.
Okay, so when all of your Etsy fees and stuff, come out as a chunk, you can it rolls all together. So it's not through PayPal. Another cool thing is that the weight difference for first class mail is different on Etsy. It's heavier than it is on eBay. And now I want to tell you the exact number.
I think, if I remember right, I read it somewhere was 16 ounces.
Yeah, it's 16 ounces rather than 13 ounces.
Which I don't understand how they can get an extra 3 ounces. Because, well, if you go do an eBay sale and you say, well, this is an Etsy sale, really, unless you print out the shipping on your computer, that's the only way they're going to know the difference if it's an eBay sale or an Etsy sale if you're dropping it off at the post office.
Yeah, I mean, well, what is it through the post office?
13 ounces is first class.
For the post office? Yeah, for Etsy, you can do 16 ounces. Maybe they have some kind of deal. I don't know.
Too bad we didn't know anybody that works for the USPS to answer that question.
I do, but the postal guy, but.
Well, I thought like somebody that's higher up.
Oh yeah, no. That's another story. There's I go to the post office all the time, and then this postal guy that is there, I am very friendly and smile, but he only smiles and be friendly with tall blonde girls. I have noticed the pattern, and it's breaking my heart.
Maybe next time you have to go in with a package, bring Tanya go in with you.
Yes, that's it.
That's because redheads probably scare him. That's why.
That's it.
Too strong-willed.
And it's all. I mean, it's why? Just throw a girl a smile.
Okay, Maureen asked.
Hey, Maureen.
Is Etsy expensive for the fees?
No, it's cheaper than eBay. So 20 cents per listing for 4 months, and then 3.5% final value fee. So it's really nice. Yes.
Coco Chanel says wear a blonde wig.
I will, and stilettos or something, right? And he looks like, okay, I'm not going to say in case he watches the show.
High boots.
Because then I will tell you who he looks like. Who I have a major crush on, but it's not him. Okay, I'll tell you. He looks like Jeff Goldblum. And I like the real Jeff Goldblum.
Really?
But post office Jeff Goldblum I don't like. Because he's never smiles at me. Whatever. The real one would smile at me, I know.
The real one would smile at everybody. No, not saying he wouldn't, but I mean,
I know.
He always seems to, yeah.
I know.
Well, while we're waiting for more questions about Etsy or whatever for you, I'm going to turn it on us. What do you have for a question for Sean or I?
Let's see. Oh boy, last time I had lots of questions. Now I'm not prepared. So, what about you, Chris? Do you just sell on eBay?
I do eBay, and I have stuff on Amazon, and I do Bonanza, but eBay's more or less the only one that's selling right now, no matter what I put up. So.
Yeah, I think I've had one Bonanza sale. So do you do mostly clothes, or just kind of a random whatever you think will sell?
Random. I got patterns. I have clothes. I have 2 books that I shouldn't even be listing up there.
Why?
Because the guy that wrote them kind of got caught in this for scandals. So.
Ooh, that should make them go up in value, right?
Not really, because he was telling you what's his name? I can't even think of his name now. The guy that does about all the credit books.
Oh,
The debt. The debt
is it
guy.
a TV show?
Well, he did infomercials too, saying that he was banned from selling it, and yet he was still doing it on TV, on American TV.
Oh, interesting.
I can't think of the actor's name.
I'm sure if you said it, I would know it, and I can't think of it now.
He's the one that does the more debt.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I can't. I feel like looking up on my own store here.
What about you, Sean? Are you selling just on eBay, or are you doing Amazon too?
A little bit of Amazon and Etsy. I'm not Etsy. eBay.
Look at us. We're all tired. I was thinking about you the other day when I was packaging up some of my Amazon stuff, and you were like, "So you got all this Amazon stuff ready to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're all labeled. They're in the boxes. They just need the box labels on it." You're like, "What's the hold up? What's taking so long?" I'm like, "I just can't do it. I just can't get it out." Now I've got a giant pile again, and I just hear your voice like, "What's the hold up, Margaret?"
Come on now. Come on.
Okay. Oh, Kevin Trudeau. That's who the author is.
One more time?
Kevin Trudeau.
Kevin Trudeau.
You're talking about O.G. Picker. He's an old hippie.
I know. Now I want to see what's happening in the chat.
Well, I think you want to hide from it. You don't want to be distracted.
I know. I'm gonna hide it.
Squirrel.
I know. I do. I just.
He does the.
Harley Max.
Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, Harley Max says the ROI on Etsy is worth the wait.
Okay, it wasn't debt. He does debt too, but it was the more natural cures revealed for eating and health stuff. That's what
he's got a wide variety of interests. Or a wide range, I mean.
Yeah, that's who it is. That I have 2 of his books, but he got caught for some sort of scandal. So all his books went down. Yep, Janet's trying to say who it is too. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know what
they're talking about hippies.
Brian's. I see Brian's comment, but I don't know what they're talking about. So. Well, we have, give or take, half hour left.
Oh.
Well, we can only end it early if nobody asks questions.
No. I mean, we could play Trivial Pursuit for all I care.
You just want to stay away from the kids for a while, don't you?
That's true. Bedtime is happening now. As long as I'm in here, I don't have to do it.
Just has to stay away from our kids tonight.
I have them all week. It's going to be a long week. That sounds bad. I love my kids. They just.
It's like anything. You're around them 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean, whoa, Wade, thanks for that. Wade says he's in his skivvies, too hot to do otherwise.
Where do you live, Wade? Because Texas is hot.
Yes,
I mean,
Kevin Trudeau got caught for tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
Oh, that'll get you every time.
Yeah, especially when he's telling people how to get away from the debt.
Mom needs a break.
Heck yeah.
I hear the door opening.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not. I'm good. I'm still on.
They heard you talking about him.
Yeah, that was the daddy. The daddy bear coming in.
So, I guess what's your favorite or, I don't know, most biggest sale on Etsy or any of that kind of stuff?
My biggest sale was it was a cufflink and tie tacks, and when I got them at this garage sale, and I paid $4 for the set. And when I took them home and I had got a gold tester set, they tested to be 14 karat gold, and the stones ended up being jade in them. So they sold to a lady in Germany for $400. So that was my biggest sale. So if you don't have a gold testing, metal testing kit, it was like the best investment because I can pretty quickly, test things out. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I'm thinking about my next question.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a little bit of a spin on one of Sean's old questions.
Okay.
But it's also going to be a little hard to comprehend because of the way it's going to be worded.
Okay. I'm ready.
No, you're not.
If somehow you were left on a deserted island, but had internet access and could still sell stuff, where would you sell? eBay or Etsy if those were your only two choices?
What was that noise? I think I would sell on Etsy because I think I could type in the story about me being on a deserted island and someone would read it and go for it.
Okay.
Coconuts.
Brian,
Yep.
how do you advertise your Etsy listings?
How do I advertise my Etsy listings?
Yes.
Well, within the Etsy listing, when you first list, there's a search engine optimization where you can add tags. But then from there, I go to, I do Pinterest quite a bit for my Etsy. And then there are teams and things like that that you can participate in. And I got to make this other video about doing teams and...
Well, I was going to ask you, what is a team?
Well, I actually have a team. You can make a team, I can make a team. People make teams. My team is called Super Pickers, but there are lots of other teams like Team Vintage Treasuries, and just you can join all these different teams, and then they play games like, go and favorite the first page of this person's shop, or go and favorite this person, go and follow this person, And so the more of that you get, the more action you get on your shop, going back and forth within these teams, and then your shop tends to rise up in the search engine, I guess, or the...
So in a way, it's kind of like what Bonanza does on their... I don't know if you sell on Bonanza, but they had in their boards, they have little games that they say...
Oh, do they? Yeah, it's kind of
like something that's in your... the store above you or something like that, or buy something from the store above you, and then that person buys above.
Yeah, I don't do the buying thing though, but I'll go and follow people's shops or favorite their items, and then they kind of the next person will come and do that for you, and I like those because when you have followers or when you have favorites, that's when it really kicks in with the search engine type of thing.
Wade said he's in Florida. He's not on camera, and it's just him and the dog. So.
Well, Florida, yeah, because I'm in the Houston area, so it's not just hot but humid, and so it's pressure. The pressure is on, but I think it's kind of like that everywhere in Florida.
Well, it's hot here too in Colorado, so.
Yeah. Well, I went to my sister's last week in Kerrville, which is also in Texas, but it's in the middle of Texas, kind of. And in the morning and the evening, it was still pleasant outside. There was a breeze, and I don't know. I wish. Here it's 8:30. You walk to the car and you're sweating already. So, oh well.
But this past couple of days, we've had either 95 or above for temperatures.
Oh man, that stinks. In Colorado? Wow. Is that unusual?
Well, when we first moved, it actually got hotter since we moved here. When we first moved here, the yearly average was 70.
Wow.
So you figure that winter times it was 40s and 50s. Still had snow, but it would melt within the next day.
Oh, see, that's nice.
But now it's kind of changed where it's hotter during the summer. So
yeah.
Okay. Cherry Vincent says that she wants to see that video from you about the teams and all that stuff.
Okay.
So on it.
Get on it. Hold up.
Kids.
And then she also asked you, do you do Pinterest for your Etsy?
I do. And I try to, lately I've just been lazy, and so I've just kind of been pinning things, but I try to on my Pinterest boards, pin things that are mine. Like, let's say I do cufflinks, and I'm pinning the cufflinks that I'm selling, but I'll also go search for like Mad Men or different men's fashion that would wear cufflinks, that kind of thing, so that when people come to my board, they don't get just like, ugh, she's just trying to sell something. They can look at the fashion and they can see, oh, look, she sells this awesome cufflinks. I could look like this too. So, yeah. So yes, I do.
Any latecomers to the show, Sean?
Arani S. Came in. Said hi to everyone.
Hey, Ronnie. I see. Good night, Janet. I see she's getting ready to head out.
Good night, Janet.
Good night. Good night.
She said, "Great show, everyone."
Where are you, Cherry? She says she can't tolerate the heat.
Michigan, I think.
Michigan. Oh, okay.
Well,
oh yeah, Detroit.
Oh.
I forgot. She said that. She said that earlier too.
My husband's from Ohio, so he's Ohio and California, so the heat's new for him too.
Okay, we talked up Etsy. Now, what is a downfall that you see for Etsy that they can either change or get rid of altogether?
For sure, I think they don't have as much traffic as eBay and some of the other sites. And then they used to have a feature that was called Kiss and Make Up. So if someone left you a bad feedback, they would kind of like walk you through, fixing it so that, everybody's happy and the feedback would go away. And it's not like a feedback still on eBay, so, it doesn't affect your ranking or anything like that. But, somebody leaving you bad feedback, people will go look at it. So that, I missed that feature, but they did leave a feature where, because I got a bad feedback, a while back, but they did have like a thing where you could respond to it and kind of put your point of view underneath it. So that's kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, you can do that on eBay now too. You can respond it.
But luckily, it doesn't, hurt your sales rank or hurt your, I don't know, eBay's so complicated with all of that, like.
So you'd want them to get back into figuring out how to get rid of the feedback, the negative one.
Yeah, I mean, just because the negative feedback that I got, the person really didn't want to talk to me about it. They didn't want to, work it out or anything, try to make it right. They didn't. So there was nothing really I could do about it. They left this big paragraph about, I don't even remember. But I took it personally, how horrible I was, whatever.
That was just business. Don't take it personal.
I know.
Unless they know you from the videos.
Maybe.
Have you ever sold to somebody on Etsy that said they found your store through the videos?
No, but I have gotten messages, people saying, hey, I saw you on YouTube and, found your shop through that. But I've never, not that I know of, they haven't, if so, they haven't said so. So that would be cool. Somebody commented on one of my, and sometimes I'm slow getting my things listed from videos because I have such a big backlog. I don't know if that's against the rules or I don't know. Somebody had said, oh, I really like such and such from your video, and I'm like, we can do a direct sale, we can sell it through PayPal. Do you think this is a bad idea, or is that a good idea?
Well, as long as you have it listed.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it listed or anything anywhere, so.
Yeah, so
yeah, you're fine.
All you gotta do is send them an invoice of how much you want for it, and if they want to pay for it, all they gotta do is give you their email address before you send them the invoice.
Yeah.
So it's not against the rules. I think PayPal is stores or something like that. They're always telling you to go check this store out or this site. So.
Yeah. So, if you see anything in my videos, because I felt weird. I was like, don't think I'm creepy, but if you want it, we can work out a deal,
Yeah. Certain other people that have things in their videos, like have people that want to buy them right through the videos or post in the groups. They say somebody tries to private message them themselves to buy it from them. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for that because it's like it skips the middleman. So why not?
more money for you, and you don't have to always sell it for the same. You don't have to always sell it for the higher price because it might be somebody you know, so you're gonna give them a little bit of a discount.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus, then I do feel bad because like they know how much I bought it for. Like I bought this for $25. You can have it for $20. You know. But I mean, that's the name of the game, right? That's
Yep.
what we do.
And for all you know, they might know it's worth $40 to $60, so they're making money to resell it to someone else.
That's true. So.
And everybody wins.
Yes, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Anything else in the chat, Sean?
Not really. They talk about being in Detroit and having to carry if you're going to go downtown to 8 Mile.
Do they have the open carry law? They're about to pass that here. Have you heard?
Oh, no.
I mean, we have the
I'm surprised they don't know already.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be total cowboys here.
They're
about to pass the open.
That law.
Well, maybe it just happened like we have the concealed handgun license law, or maybe it has passed. But
my videos of cops talking to guys with MK machine guns on the street.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like you could walk into Target and somebody's like carrying their Mach. I don't know the name of guns. Mach 27, yo. I mean, I would take my kids and leave. Like if I walked into Subway and somebody was like had their 6-shooter on their hip, unless it was a cop, you know. But
right. So
you go in there and there's nobody in there with a gun, and somebody else comes in shooting. Who's going to be there to stop them from killing everybody?
Yeah, yeah. It's
so it's catch-22.
Yeah, it's I don't even think about it. It's just kind of scary. Yeah. A lot of people packing heat. When my grandmother passed away, that's what my grandmother had a concealed handgun license, and that's what I said. I want her concealed handgun license, you know, because it looks like a little driver's license, you know, but it'll have her. I was like, because she was like a pistol packing granny kind of. You know, like
that's awesome.
So. Texas. I'm looking. Something about Elvis in the ghetto. Okay, I can't look at this. Okay.
Well, if there's not going to be any more questions about Etsy, I want to thank Margaret for being on.
Anytime. It was fun.
And yes, we are going to find a way of getting you, Angie, and the other two on at the same time.
Sounds like a plan.
That's if they're willing. And Sean, thanks for all your help as usual.
Yep. Welcome.
And like I said, next week we have a special guest. I can't say confirmed yet, but you will, I'm hoping, enjoy the guest. And at the end of the month, we are going to have a live review show again with Wesley Williams. And I was going to say on the 23rd, I do have Stokes in the fire for that show as well. So I haven't been confirmed there either. You were going to say something, Margaret?
Oh, I was just saying, like, it was so useful, like, having Wesley, review the listings and things. So more people should really consider, sharing some listings to have them reviewed, because I found it very beneficial.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're not going to do a whole store, but if you have certain listings that you want us to look at, please get a hold of me or on Facebook or message us somehow, and I will try to save it up for that night. So with all that said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget all the shows for the rest of the week, Profit Talk and all that, and we will talk to you later. Oh, and I may be doing a after show hangout. I don't know yet. So look out for it if I do have one in the groups. See you later.